Alright, so this post wants to know who will win in a fight between Captain Yamamoto and Sukuna. Now, honestly, I'm starting to think that people either A, hate JJK, or B, just have really stupidly high hope for these characters. I don't think Sukuna is beating most people from the Bleach universe. So the fact that they got him against head Captain Yamamoto, and he's one of the highest class characters in Bleach, I just genuinely think you guys do not care about the JJK characters. Because Yamamoto clears, I don't think he needs his Shikai, I don't think he needs his Bankai, and I sure don't even think he needs to take his sword out the scabbard. Because for one, spiritual pressure. I know it's a thing that most people are tired of hearing, but I'm sorry, if it's a thing that we can use in our verse, why we can't use it? But fine, if you want me to take away spiritual pressure, then whatever. I still don't think that he needs his Shikai or Bankai, but I will talk about those a little bit, but honestly, I think he could do it with his Zanpakuto beyond release. But if he were to use his Shikai, which has an immense heat and is capable of burning the air around him, I do think that his skill will be the thing doing the most amount of work there. Due to the fact that we seen Sukuna literally go against the cursed spirit of fire itself, and his flames were able to beat Jogo's, I genuinely do think that he could survive the Shikai of Captain Yamamoto. And thanks to Gege, we actually have what you would need to fight off certain grades of characters within JJK. And obviously, if we were to give Sukuna all 20 of his fingers, he'll be a high grade or a special grade that you will need carpet bombing for. And I don't really think Captain Yamamoto's Shikai state actually swells up to that in heat. Other than that, still skill and power, Sukuna's still done here. But we will also have to account for RCT, which Sukuna knows he can pretty much just heal himself. And if Yamamoto doesn't know to just go ahead and cut off his head, then he's just going to keep regenerating himself until he just burns himself out, which would definitely take a while. And eventually, if he ends up giving Yamamoto a hard time, I doubt, but if he does, he is not beating this man's Bankai. Literally, Yamamoto doesn't have to even really do too much in his Bankai. All he has to do is really release it. It gets super hot. I think it's about the temperature of the core of the sun, and Sukuna definitely isn't beating that. Now, unless it's Gege right in this fight. If Gege is right in this fight, this man Sukuna is just going to win just because he remembers something that he could do, or he's just going to pull out a random new trick. But yeah, no, Yamamoto clears easily.